Survey song number 24 for the decade was the first single for John Michael Montgomery in the new millennium, and also has become my favorite John Michael tune of the past 10 years. From early 2000, here he is to perform the heartwarming song, Home to You.
I get up and battle the day. Things don't always go my way. It might rain, but that's okay. I get to come home to you. Sometimes life may get me down. I get tired of getting kicked around. I feel lost in this maddening crowd, but I get to come home to you. 'Cause you are my best friend, and you are where my heart is. And I know at the day's end I get to come home to you. Hanging out in our old sweatshirts, you let me complain about a hard day's work. I don't know what I did to deserve to get to come home to you. 'Cause you are my best friend, and you are where my heart is. And I know at the day's end I get to come home to you. My heart is, and I know at the day's end I get to come home to you. Yes, I get to come home to you. Oh, I love coming home to you.
Back at number 29, we heard John Michael Montgomery's 2004 smash, Letters from Home. And now, John Michael's second entry in the Country Top 60 steps in at number 24, pretty ballad called Home to You. Now, John Michael is the older brother of another huge country hitmaker, Eddie Montgomery, who is one half of the hit duo Montgomery Gentry. Now, Montgomery Gentry has been placing hits on the country charts for over a decade themselves, and they were extremely popular throughout the 2000s. But while the duo placed numerous songs on my weekly chart, they weren't quite able to break through with that huge smash to make it into this decade-ending countdown of super hits. Now, of course, there were other superstars who also met the same fate. Right now, let's take just a minute and hear a montage of songs that went to number one this decade by acts who are noticeably absent from the top 60. How many of these voices and songs do you recognize?
Ooh, I love the way you love me. There's nowhere else I'd rather be.
Said, let me tell you right now.
That's something to be proud of. That's a life you can hang your hat on. No need to make a million. Just be thankful to be working. If you're doing what you're able, and putting food there on the table, and providing for the family that you love. That's something to be proud of.
No, life ain't always beautiful. Tears will fall sometimes.
it's a beautiful ride. He said his greatest contribution is the ones he'll leave behind, raised on the ways and gentle kindness of a small town southern man.
If I'm not the one thing you can't stand to lose, if I'm not that arrow to the heart of you, if you don't get drunk on my kiss, if you think you can do better than this, then I guess we're done. Let's not drag this on. Consider me gone.
Those are some pretty big acts getting shut out of the Country Top 60 special. No entries in our survey from Faith Hill. We heard a piece of her 2000 hit, The Way You Love Me. Nor Montgomery Gentry. Something to Be Proud Of was a number one for them in 2005. In 2006, Gary Allan reached the summit with Life Ain't Always Beautiful. And in 2008, Alan Jackson gave us Small Town Southern Man. And in November of 2009, Reba McEntire entered Consider Me Gone at the top of the Country Weekly chart. And that's the most recent number one song to make my weekly countdown. None of these artists placed any songs in our special survey. Well, the 23 top tunes of 00 to 09 are yet to be unveiled. Scott Annan here, and the Country Top 60 Countdown will continue.